Hey guys, this is HBK Grand making another video for the introductions to the beginner's guide. So this is going to be part 6. So if you guys are tuning in for the first time, I will share the links for the previous beginner's guide parts because we're going in a sequence, so that way if you're starting out in Destiny, it's a lot easier to understand how to go. So starting off with the Discover the Titan, for this one you simply need to go to the Titan planet and talk to Sloan, which is the NPC over there. Now you're going to get a quest from her which is called the Enemy of My Enemy. We'll make a video about that later. Then you're going to be discovering the Titan, which will basically be like the patrols, the Lost Sector, and a public event over there. So you can take the bounties from her also, because while you're performing all these tasks to complete the Discover Titan, you will honestly be able to finish the entire task. So make sure that you get the bounties, because that does generate a little bit of an XP. If you are doing it first time on your character, you'll have to stay here for a while in order to generate enough XP to start the next quest step for the introduction to worlds, which will be another planet. So here you could just simply kill enemies, whichever bounties you are going for. You are going to be seeing symbols around you. So if we did not discuss this in the EDZ introduction, here you actually have to go through this. So when you press your T-pad, if you're playing on a controller, you'll see there are these symbols. So usually they all have a meaning. So the first one we're doing is the salvage mission, which looks like this triangular shape looking symbol. You just have to kill enemies and they're gonna drop that similar looking symbol, and you pick that up. So you can just call that salvage item or resource, and when you kill the enemies they'll drop it down. The only difference is that each of these type of missions will carry a different amount of kills. You sometimes have to kill a specific amount of mobs or enemies, so they could be belonging to the same faction, but you have to kill a certain one. So make sure you read which one you're killing in order to get that resource. Next up is the kill symbol. So basically when you see this symbol for the patrol, you just have to kill an X amount of enemies in that area, and you'll see a percentage going up on the left side of the screen. Once it reaches 100%, you complete your patrol. Then this is actually just the scanning part. So what you have to do for this one is reach the area, and you'll see you have to scan an environment or something like that. Once you do that, you'll see your ghost come out and scan that thing, or it could be a spot, and once that is done, it will actually complete the patrol for you. Then it is actually just reach, stand, and wait. So for this symbol, you just need to reach that area. You'll see a diamond spot somewhere up top, and then over there you have to just stand still and wait, and you'll see it will just scan the area and it will go up to 100% and complete. Finally, it is the VIP, that's what I call it. So for this one, you need to reach a certain area. You will be actually prompted with that diamond icon, and you can just kill the enemy as soon as you spawn into that area. That's pretty much it for this one. Now while you're discovering Titan, just make sure you get the bounties from Sloan as well. So as you're doing the rest of the stuff, those will be taken care of as well, and you'll get XP as well. Now we have completed the patrols, and now it's the time for the public event. And now keep this in mind, if you do a heroic public event, it will count as 2 events instead of just 1. But if you do a simple public event, you will have to do 2 of those. Now for this one, it is pretty straightforward. You just damage the walker, and once that is done, he will drop these orbs, and you just have to take them to these machines on the side and insert them. If you have done completely on all sides of them, this will create a public event, and at this point another walker will appear. So you need to make sure that you are taking care of all these orbs on the side. Also, it is a little bit difficult to do it solo, so just make sure if you have friends to do it with, that would be a lot faster, because then they could do the ad control and whatnot. But make sure you do not kill the first walker before doing all of these steps, otherwise it will complete the event right away. Also, once you have completed all of it and the heroic public event is active, you can actually take those rocket launchers that are inside that orb, and you can do a lot of damage with that one. Once the heroic public event is completed, just simply go and take your chest, and that will complete the part of in discovering the Titan. So for the final part for discovering the Titan, it will be going to finish a lost sector. Now there is one next to Sloan, or you could go to the rig side. There's 2 of them over there. Make sure to like look around. Sometimes they're at the top, sometimes they're at the bottom, so you will have to keep an eye out for them. Just make sure you're looking for that symbol, so it's a lot easier to figure it out that way. Once you are here, the cargo bay 3, so that's what this lost sector is called. Make sure to kill all the enemies and claim the chest, and that will complete the mission for you. Now if you are a lower light player, I would suggest like having a friend along would be better, because there are like nightmare thralls in here as well, and they do a lot of damage, and if you are a lower rank, it makes it difficult to actually kill those enemies. But apart from that, like just you could also finish your bounties most of the time over here. You could use your ultimates, because there are a lot of enemies that are stacked together. So sometimes like people like, you know, I need grenade kills and whatnot. You could actually do that over here a lot faster. And after that, once you have completed that, you will have all the items that you needed to complete for discovering the Titan. Also, you can do these lost sectors again and again to actually get like rare resources or like drops from the Titan table. So once you have done that, you just need to claim all the bounties that you have done and return to Sloan, and that will finish discovering the Titan for you. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions or comments, you could leave it in the comment section below. I'll be making like all the introduction to the worlds again, whereas the quests, there are like some important quests over here. Like you could get like some exotic quests, some of the other stuff that are really important. So after talking to her, you could do like the other quests. Just keep in mind that the bounties reset on daily basis, so you could do bounties daily. There is one quest, enemy on my enemy. Then you have to do bad neighbors and all those kind of stuff, so there are other adventures here as well. Next video will be on Nasus, so I will see you guys then. Have a great one. Take it easy, guys.